Are you writing the lyrics or is that AI too?
No, lyrics are 100% me.
So
real
you write
life
all those
experiences.
lyrics?
Yes, ma'am.
You write all the lyrics?
Yes.
Were you surprised by the reaction?
Yeah, I was totally surprised, and then a lot of people started reaching out, and
But Nikki, they thought Zaniah was a real person.
Zaniah is an extension of me, so I look at her as a real person.
But you can't sing.
Zaniah Monae is the latest and greatest artist climbing up the R&B charts and making waves in the industry. The only thing is that those waves that she's riding is ones and zeros because she's AI. She's not a real person. Created by Talissa Jones and the AI-powered application Suno, Zaniah Monae has amassed over 9 million streams in just like 2 months or so and is quickly growing a fan base, one that has amassed her a $3 million record deal.
Well, if you didn't know, this is Zaniah Monae.
Hi, you guys.
The AI-generated R&B singer reportedly has a multi-million-dollar record deal. It's been popping up on social media and streaming services. Now, Billboard says Monae has hit one of its radio charts, the first known AI artist to do so. Reports say there's a real person behind Monae. Its creator, according to Billboard, is a poet named Talissa Nikki Jones.
So she turned her poetry to song.
This is Monae's manager.
Music is the great connector, and we were able to use that to reach the world.
Now, people in the industry are very split about this, but I'm gonna go out on a ledge and say that I am not a fan of this type of AI replication. It's not generating any sort of new or unique sounds. It's taking a compilation and amalgamation of a bunch of other artists who have put together their works and utilizing their voice. It's utilizing their sound, it's utilizing their creativity in order to pump out some machine-looking AI rendition of what a black woman from the South would sound like if she did an R&B song. And you would have to be some sort of unhinged person, in my personal opinion, to think that this is okay, especially as a creator. Speaking of the creator, she actually sat down with Gayle King, and when I listened to her, it confirmed my beliefs. You have to be mentally unstable to think that this is right.
I was really looking forward to meeting you because a lot of people are saying, who is this girl? Who is she? Because for so many people, they think she's not real, she doesn't exist. Why did you want to come and reveal yourself in this way?
I wanted to reveal myself because I wanted people to know there was a real person behind Zaniah, that there's real emotion and soul put into those lyrics.
Off the initial, Miss Jones is showing us that there's a bit of delusion behind all of this. There's no soul, there's no emotion, there's no real person behind this. This is just ones and zeros. I don't feel any soul when I see an AI rendition of you. I see somebody who has insecurities or somebody who really couldn't get her career off the ground, didn't have the talent, so then turned to a robot, a machine, numbers, letters, a keyboard in order to get her career pop. Yeah, it's about to get real anti-AI up in this video.
This is Zaniah.
Zaniah Monae began as an avatar she created while teaching herself AI just 4 months ago.
Treat me like a plane you ain't sure about. Don't keep me on a bench just to run your route.
What so many people are attracted to, in addition to her voice, the lyrics are what really blow people away.
Yes.
Are you writing the lyrics or is that AI too?
No, lyrics are 100% me.
So
real
you
life
write all those
experiences.
lyrics?
Yes, ma'am.
You write all the lyrics?
Yes.
Never got to hold.
Miss Kid Blues?
Never heard you laugh. Never watched you grow.
The Mississippi native says the lyrics come from poems she's been writing since she was 24.
Now, I'm not going to invalidate her and her experiences. These are probably all real. But if you want me to believe that you use AI to get the imagery off, the sound off, all of the technical music stuff off, but you don't use it to participate in your writing, I've got a bridge to sell you in my room. And the fact that she's able to create a career in just 4 months off of this lets me know that there aren't real, genuine intentions. I would probably feel different about Talissa in the way that she's going about doing these things if she was trying to come off as a songwriter. If she was saying to the world, hey, I've got these fantastic poems and I want them to be seen and heard by the world, and I'm trying to create an avenue or use a medium that will get them out to the masses, then maybe I would understand. But she's posing herself as a musician, one that's hardworking at that.
What do you say to people that say she may be an extension of you, but other singers who are actually have worked hard, who have practiced their craft, who are really struggling to get heard, who are really doing the actual singing, that you seem to have circumvented, taken a shortcut through all of that?
I wouldn't call it a shortcut because I still put in the work. And anytime something new comes about and it challenges the norm and challenges what we're used to, you're gonna get strong reactions behind it. And I just feel like AI it's the new era that we're in. And I look at it as a tool, as an instrument, utilize it.
A tool and an instrument to display your songwriting, but you're going off as you are a singer. That doesn't make any sense. This isn't a tool to aid your singing. This isn't auto-tune. This isn't one of those things. This is something totally different. Where Talisha Jones, aka Nikki, aka Miss Monae, mess up here is that when Gayle King asks her to sit down and show us how she utilizes these tools, she basically shows us her full deck. You see, if this was some sort of tool, it wouldn't be doing a lot of the heavy lifting for us as we are seeing. But as you can see in this next video, this is basically taking all of the effort, all of the hard work that she's claiming that she needs to do in making this song and just making it as easy as possible.
So from the beginning,
I go into Suno.
Suno, okay, that's the music app.
Correct.
Okay.
Suno is the music app. I scroll through my list of poems or what I wrote to see what I want to make a song about.
Got it.
And I just take those lyrics, just go in and paste a sample, style, slow tempo, R&B.
So you're saying I want slow tempo R&B. Okay.
She adds a few more prompts into AI music generator Suno, like female, soulful vocals, light guitar, and heavy drums.
And from there, you just create. And they give you two versions. So the first version, what I just played, this will be the second one.
There's definitely a difference between the two.
And
Yeah.
definitely, sometimes I'm doing this for hundreds of songs.
Really?
Until I get the one that I feel like sounds right.
So
Now you make a decision. Talisha Jones claimed that Miss Monae was an extension of her. Well, first and foremost, they don't look like it all. Second of all, she doesn't have the ability to sing at all. She's just a songwriter, really a poet at best. And third of all, you saw the process. What part of this is a tool being used as opposed to a total replacement? Now, remember when I said the community is split on this? What I'm really referring to is mainstream artists. There are some artists out there who are totally against this whole AI nonsense BS crap.
I think you guys think that AI can just be the cover for something, which some people can use. They can make an AI cover. AI can also make the entire song.
Yeah.
It can sing the entire song. It can make the entire beat. You can have a song that's one type of song and say, AI, make this into a country song, and it'll literally rewrite, re-sing in a country voice and redo the entire thing. And they don't have to credit anyone. This is so beyond out of our control. And nothing and no one on earth will ever be able to justify AI to me, especially not AI in the creative arts, in which people have worked hard for, trained for, slept on the floor for, got injuries for, worked for their entire lives. I'm sorry. I don't respect it.
Now, I agree with everything that Kalani said, and she wasn't the only one that spoke out. Chloe Bailey also said that AI should be banned from any creative space, period. SZA also echoed the sentiments by saying, hey, anytime you do any sorts of AI prompting, that's a voice from somebody in the community that got stripped. Now, all in all, though, I will say these are just our opinions. Just 3, 4, 5, maybe people out of the entire masses. Because ultimately, this Zaniah, Monae, Talisha Jones, whatever we're calling them, is seeing a lot of success. Number 30 on Billboard's adult R&B airplay chart. Number 1 on the R&B digital song sales. Number 3 on R&B and hip hop digital sales. Number 22 across all genres. 44 million streams and counting, with over 52,000 in royalties generated without touring or a sweaty meet and greet in Milwaukee with a PD who just showed up for a picture and didn't stay for the whole show. She was able to amass $52,000 in royalties that go to her, not the artist, while learning AI just 4 months ago. And the masses aren't the only ones backing this. There are people in the industry who are championing this AI artistry.
Where did this idea come from? And obviously the question everyone's wondering is, does the estate are they down with you doing this?
So I kind of created as my own personal, my collective item. So I stepped out on the line because I feel like it is a solution. As a creator, I know what it makes me feel. I know what it brings out of me. It has to be a system to this AI thing because it's not going nowhere.
That was legendary hip hop producer Timbaland giving his explanation as to why AI is here, why it should be okay to stay, why we should champion it. Now, in that full interview, Timbaland introduced something that I probably have a problem with. It's the conversation about him creating his artist, his music or whatever, using deceased artists and their sound.
Does the estate, are they down with you doing this?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know about the estate being down. One thing, me being from the culture, I can speak for the culture.
What?
I always wanted to work with Biggie.
Now, Timbaland, you and I both know that that is cap. You do know that that's wrong to not clear that with the estate. All this is wrong because you're not clearing it with these artists. Because you would be mad if somebody didn't clear this stuff with you. But even bigger than Timbaland or any other artist that is backing this, what Timbaland isn't realizing is that he's putting justification on this from a professional sense. And honestly, that creates communal acceptance of all of this going on. Looking through the YouTube comments, people can't even tell if this is AI. They really do not care if this is AI. And when I go through tweet after tweet doing research for this video, it seems as though people aren't saying anything about it being AI, but are more so talking about the song itself or the lyrics or, whatever else it may be. Hell, I even saw one dude who knew it was AI and just gave Talisha Jones some sort of credit. And as we get into this world that is increasingly using more and more AI, whether it be for a solitaire commercial that Stephen A. Smith used, or the graphics for when an NBA player gets traded to an NBA team, it seems as though we are forgetting about any sort of safety or protection guidelines and just letting these AI artists, AI community, AI benefactors take over everything that we do. And that's where I honestly have to put some sort of interjection. Make no mistake, you may not be a victim of AI today, but tomorrow you will be. When they start using your name, image, and likeness without any sort of countermeasures, you're gonna be upset about this. Every single day I read an AI story of something that makes me say, now hold on, we should probably stop and regulate this, but nobody seems to care. Only time that I see people care is when their information is taken and used against them. We've got to do a better job of putting our foot down and starting to call people, demand information, demand action on this AI nonsense that's going on before it just takes over our whole lives.